Hi, this is a medium difficulty GMAT problem solving practice question. We'll classify this one as a 650 to 700 level question, a number properties question. Concept tested is counting the number of factors a positive integer has got, number of positive integer factors for a positive integer. We're going to do this question in two ways. The first one is a brute force listing down. If you do not know any method, that should give us the answer. When we start doing that method, I actually want you to check out the timelines, right? I think even in the brute force listing down method, we should be able to arrive at the answer in under a minute. Subsequently, we'll look at a second method, which I want all of us to learn, so that we can apply it and get to the answer quicker than what we have in this case. So let's start with the brute force listing down, right? 120, what all factors does it have? When you're listing down factors, the only thing I want you to exercise is, whenever you list down one of the factors, write down its corresponding factor. We'll see what that means, right? 1 is a factor of 120. The corresponding factor, what will 1 multiply to give us a 120? 1 is a factor, 120 will also be a factor. The product of these two will end up being a 120. The next number in the sequence is a 2. If 2 is a factor, 2 into 60, therefore 60 will also be a factor of 120. Is 3 a factor of 120? Yes, therefore the corresponding number here is going to be a 40. Is 4 a factor of 120? Correspondingly we will have a 30. Is 5 a factor of 120? Certainly. So therefore correspondingly we will have a 24. We've done so many, so we'll draw a line to write the next set. 6 is a factor of 120, correspondingly we'll have a 20. 7 is not a factor of 120, 8 is, so we'll have a 15. 9 does not divide 120, we have a 10, therefore that makes it as 12. 11 does not divide 120, so it's not a factor. 12 is a factor, we have listed it down. So the moment you see that the number is already listed, you can stop at that point and start counting, right? Count the number of columns that you have, if I can call it. That times 2 will give us a number of factors, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. How many factors does 120 have? It's got 16 factors. So it has taken us all of a minute and a half, or probably lesser if you are doing it in the exam speed, right? I have been explaining and doing it, therefore it took us this long. So this will give us the answer even if you did not know an alternative method. Now let's look at an alternative method. The alternative method should give us an answer much faster than this. The alternative method works this way. The number is an n, and you can, let's say, prime factorize it as a power p into b raised to a power of q into c raised to a power of r, right? However many prime factors it's got, basically prime factorize it this way, essentially ensuring that all of these a, b, c belong to the set of prime numbers. So we are prime factorizing the given number. Number of factors for n, number of factors is going to be equal to, increment these indices, increment these powers by 1 and multiply them. P plus 1 into q plus 1 times r plus 1 will give us the total number of factors for the number. So let's set about prime factorizing this 120. 120 on the face of it is a 15 into 8. 8 is not prime, so we'll write it as a 2 cube, so 8 done. 15 is not prime, which is nothing but 3 times 5. So 2, 3, 5 are all prime factors. We needed a, b, c to be prime. Here we prime factorize this number. What are the powers? 3, 1 and 1. So number of factors is equal to the product of 3 plus 1, 1 plus 1 and 1 plus 1. Derived why this works in our online course, right? It's not a plug for asking you to come and join our online course, just saying it is derived there. What is important right now is just knowing how to do it. The derivation is good if you learn it, but it's incidental. Knowing is more important than why it happened. It's nice to learn it that way, but here all you need to know is p plus 1 into q plus 1 into r plus 1 will give us the number of factors. 3 plus 1 is a 4, 1 plus 1 is a 2, another 1 plus 1 is a 2, 4 into 4 is equal to 16. Is that the answer that we got here? Yes. So number of factors for this number 120 is equal to 16. Choice B is the correct answer to the question.